so y'all better cook.
I got big dreams, you walk talk. When I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal, man? We are back cracking for another reaction. It's your boy Don Mello in the house. Yeah, man. So we are back. Like as promised, we're doing a part 2 to the alleged victim of Diddy, of the diddler. Now, this victim is not just any victim. Allegedly. We're not finna even though we didn't see videos of Diddy doing some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're not finna put that jacket on him all the way fully, because at the end of the day, we gotta have proof. So we're gonna say alleged victim, and then also because they blur her face out of the pictures and everything like that, so we can't compare the faces. So we don't know. But with that being said, though, we're gonna this is the part 2, so we're gonna finish reacting to her interview. Yeah, man. So with that being said, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And yeah, we finna get it in. Let's go. Hold up. All right. So hopefully, hopefully y'all can hear this shit.
He was smoking out.
All right, hold on, cause y'all definitely cannot hear this shit. So I don't know. Okay, I don't know why y'all can't hear it. Hold on, y'all. Let's see something real quick. Let me see if I can play it and if it's gonna. Oh, okay. Hold on. God damn it. Okay, wait, hold on. Y'all can hear me then. Hold on. I gotta change the damn. Wait, no. Change it back. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can hear it now.
Everything.
Okay, hold on. All right, yeah. So we good now. I don't wanna. All right, we good now, y'all. Let's go.
Slapped me upside my head, and he was all like, "Don't use your teeth." But I couldn't breathe, and like he was just gagging me with his dick. It was just so, like, their dicks were just so big. I remember after that, it was like a break in between, but then I remember looking to my left, and P. Diddy's in the doorway with like one of them old school cameras, and he's sitting there jacking off and sitting in a chair in the doorway of the restroom. I remember passing out, waking back up, being over the sink, and this nigga sticking a champagne bottle in. I was like yelling at that point. I know I was yelling at the top of my lungs, and they just had me so hurt, and they left me in their restroom, and I don't know how long I was in that restroom, but my legs and stuff wouldn't work, and some white guy came and got me out the restroom.
So it was like a security guard or somebody that picked you up, or
this white.
So these niggas stick the broken champagne glass inside her. Like, bro, that is crazy.
The guy, when he smiled, he has a cat like a smile like Garfield. He picked me up, and I was like, I just want to go home. And he was like,
but I would say this though. If this is true, she gonna have some scars, bro. She gotta have some scars in that area, you know what I'm saying, to prove that. Because ain't no way you get a champagne bottle getting stuffed up you, a broken one at that. Ain't no way, bro.
Take you home. I got you. I'm gonna take you home. So they put me back on the jet, and I wake up. I'm with some other white girls, like we all teenagers. They were a little bit older than me.
Hey, don't just sound like that one movie. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's on Netflix where like y'all know what I'm talking about. The in the comments, put the title of that movie. It just recently came out, and basically like they went to an island, they was partying, and they kept forgetting, not even knowing that they already been near, like they've been going there for years, but because they couldn't remember it, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it was new to them. I forgot the name of the movie though, but this is basically whoever made that movie, they knew what the hell they was doing.
Um, I wake up with them, and like at first it wasn't like it was fun, but then they disappeared from me, and it was me by myself. And I remember being drugged the whole time, and I remember them drugging me so much, and they wanted me to feel the pain, and they had my hand over the stove. I remember waking up screaming. This was a fat white guy. He kind of hunchback, got a pointy nose. This fat white guy, he was just passing me to different white men, and and to a point they all started looking the same to me.
Hold up, bruh.
God say, I'm trying to take my time, Lord.
Take
Okay.
your time.
Um,
It's tough. I know it's.
Listen to this.
Hold on, y'all.
There's so much potential. There's no excuses anymore. It's just you can get lost in here having fun. As if Output Arcade couldn't get.
Take some breaths.
okay, it's just the memory that I think it's the memory. And it's like every time I think about it, it's like I relive it.
Bro.
And I'm there and I see it. My body can't move, but I'm there. And I don't know what days it was. I don't know the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And this how you know this ain't like no just like female just trying to get clout or just trying to get some money. Now, I'm not saying it's not female because I didn't seen a female cry tears and literally just came from getting fucked on or doing some scandalous shit, right? But this don't seem like that. This I could tell this is genuine, like nigga, like this shit has really been bothering her. And I know that because I have people that I know that are close and dear to me that have been through situations and things, and you could just tell when it's like when them tears is like you could feel it, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not talking because you got actors, they know how to play it off, you know what I'm saying, like that, but no, you could feel when it's genuine and we could really like tell, like just the way they describing it, the words they use, like they body language, like you could tell it's like I'm not faking for the camera.
just know it was daylight, or I know if it was hot. I remember them having me in the summertime, and I remember being there in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was there, like it was horrible. It was horrible. It was so horrible. I can't I can't describe how horrible it was. Um
And whoever her pops is, shame on that nigga, bro. Because like, hell nah, bro. Like, that's why if God do bless me with daughters, bro, we not nah. Like if you a nigga and you got daughters, bro, like don't get me wrong. I want a son, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no kids, but I would want a son, I want, you always, what man don't want a boy? You know what I mean? Cause like, it's like, oh, this next me right here. My protege. But like when it comes to daughters though, I feel like it's gonna be a whole different energy. It's like I gotta really be on my shit because I don't want them out here thinking like falling or getting into shit like this or coming across men who don't give a fuck about them and will use them up for what they want and then throw them up, put them on the side like trash. Like, nah, my daughter's gonna have to be, they're gonna have to be real game tight.
After that happened,
All that.
it's like it goes in and out. I remember trying to escape. I remember the brown children. I remember being locked in the cage with these brown kids. I don't know what race they were, but I know they looked at black, but they didn't speak English.
How many kids would you say was in there with you?
It had to be like 30 or 50 kids, but it kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller because they were hunting these babies. Um, it got like it was like until I noticed it, I was just in the cage. But before they like took me out the cage and put me back in the cage, they had me these babies with them. Um, I remember him shooting his baby. The baby had to be no more than 5 or 6. This boy, he hunts me in my dream, and he is the age he probably would have been now, but
Oh shit, so he died, bro? See, that's crazy. When you start talking like that, so that mean, hold on, y'all. Gotta put it on the charger. But that just mean like, damn, bro. It was like really A minors involved. Hold on. All right, y'all. So, all right, back. Let's go.
he hunts me in my dreams. Like when I have out of body experience, and like it's like he's chasing me. Uh, I remember he shot that baby, and I was like, I'm not gonna stab him. And he, pop, 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 pick up the knife. So I picked up, and I was just going like this. And so the baby up had to be no more than 5 or 6, to be honest. He had me bathing them, feeding them, washing them off. And
You know, it's crazy because even the Bible it talks about how like well, for y'all that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Bible when they talk about the Israelites, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? Or Hispanic. Uh, it talks about this sacrificing. That was one of the things that the Most High punishes people for is for sacrificing their kids to idols. And this kind of reminds me of that. It's just like, you know, motherfuckers just doing something to the innocent. Like, the rabbit hole gets deep, but I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole right now. Let's go. Keep going.
bathing them, feeding them. I remember me being in the cage. I kept letting them out the cage. I remember I kept opening the cage, letting them out, and like they used to have
Still
to
in the cage.
get them and run after them, get them. I remember them being in there, and we was saying our names, and I was like Lamisha, and one said her name, and then she was talking in her language, and I ain't hear nothing, but she was like fight. So every time we got out the cage, it was like.
What if I told you this was the last ad you would ever see? Still,
Like we all like when it was time to get ready, everybody having sex. That's when I started fighting back. I remember
Hey, just off of her saying that, I feel like, bro, like, and see, look, this nigga 50 Cent is already ahead of the curve because you see how he's talking about like a documentary, right? Bro, when they say, do you, y'all know the term when they be like killing them softly. This is that, my nigga. Like when you look at the game, you just sit back and look at it like, damn, nigga, you did all this shit, bro. Hey, I won't be surprised if they make 1,000,000 fucking documentaries on this nigga. Movies based around him. Like, bro, I don't think y'all get it. Like, the amount of material they got right now, just based off of all this shit that been coming out about Diddy, bro. Like, and that's not even to say, because once the trial get cracking, it's about to be a lot more people that's about to get exposed, bro, that was tied in with him, bro. Like, I honestly think that unless they, really just trying to crucify Diddy, and then they gonna let, because you see how the nigga from, I think the dude from Abercrombie, he put a bail. He actually offered less than what Diddy said. Diddy said 50 ball. The other dude, I think he was like 30 something or 20 something, bro. They let him do bail, and he got the same type of charges. Well, no, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't wanna give y'all misinformation, but to my knowledge, he was getting charged to similar charges that Diddy's getting charged with, but he got bail. But of course, we know why he gonna get bail. Of course, he's with the powers that be. Come on now, let's not be stupid. Let's not be naive. God damn it! But look, we finna get right back into it. Look, so y'all keep tuning in. Let's go. I don't want to talk too goddamn much. And if y'all here, man, make sure you go subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
I know it's hard. I know it's hard.
I remember they had a tray, and on the tray there was a knife, it was a corkscrew, it was a glass bottle, it was a candle, and it was a cigar on the tray. And I remember all of them had to stick it in me.
That alone, that sounds like some ritualistic type activities. For one, you sticking a champagne bottle, and I heard this. I don't know if she said it on this video, so y'all correct me if I didn't hear that. But I know I've seen other content where they talked about they broke the damn champagne glass. I mean, a champagne bottle, and then stuck it up her. It was like some bloody type. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then on top of that, you got the candle and all. Come on, bro. That's some ritualistic type activity. And if you know about the I don't know if y'all know, but the tattoo that Diddy got on his back that he had recently got is dealing with a lot of witchcraft and like idolatry and all that type of stuff like that. So
And I will never forget how Bill Cosby lit the cigar and put it out on my vagina.
So Bill Cosby was one of the people there.
Yes. I never came forward to his case or whatever, but he had Jane Doe's, but that opened up all the old stuff that he been doing. But I never came forward in that because my grandmother never took me. She never reported me missing, and she never took me to do a police report. And as I'm calling, getting help from these lawyers, it's like nobody can help me. And like I need help with a lawyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know that's me. Like I can provide pictures, not the picture that they have, because they have the original. The police had the original copy of that picture of me. You know what I'm saying? They had the original copy of that picture of me.
But you know what the cold part about this is though? Like Diddy, I don't know if y'all know, but do y'all research, and if y'all got any videos, you know what I'm saying, so I can dig and do some more research, you know what I'm saying, like send it my way. You can send it to me on Instagram. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube. But with that being said, like Diddy is not only tied in with the elites in the music industry. This nigga also been tied in with presidents, he got political ties. That's a little bit deeper. Now, I don't know if y'all pay attention to shows like Power and like shit like what's that show that it wasn't back in the day? It was The Wire, and a plethora of other like TV shows. Like a lot of people who do illegal activity, they also like the ones that's at the top of the food chain. They usually tied into they got political ties. Meaning, like, look, do your history on the mob. The mob, when they was coming up and doing that thing, they had police officers on payroll. They had judges on payroll. They had lawyers on payroll. Like they wasn't just in the streets. No, they had political ties as well. And the game haven't changed. It's the same thing. The music industry is like it coincides until they want to get you out the paint. Now, once they decide they want to, hey, look, and don't let you be a nigga. Let you get out of bounds, my nigga. They gonna for sure get you out the paint. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah. So with that being said, we're gonna get right back into it. I don't want to keep talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I don't have no picture. I got pictures of how I looked at that time. You know that like you can
don't
see
look
my
her
shoulder,
age.
and I'm still got the same frame, but I don't have those pictures anymore. I remember he did what he did to me, and then when it was time for Jennifer Lopez, she was there with a guy, and he was standing there looking disgusted, but didn't nobody save me. She stuck that glass in me, and after that, like, but my eyes were booked the whole time, and
she probably did it 9 times out of 10. This is just my theory. So, but y'all let me know what y'all theory is too, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear from y'all and what y'all think. This is my theory. She only did it because she was promised something in return if she did that, if she participated in those activities.
they put a blindfold on me. I remember them beating the fuck out of me. I remember them hog tying me. I remember it was. I remember them all being mad at me because I put snake venom in everybody's drinks and shit. Because everybody acting like they couldn't remember. But when this witchy lady, she gave me she was in a red room, and the room had mirrors everywhere, and it was a yellow snake in the damn sink. She gave me the venom, and whatever she gave me, it made me still be numb. But whatever she gave me, it made me coherent. Like I was coherent to everything, but I still couldn't move. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is too, though, I'm not saying that you lying, but it's like, why would you take all these things though? Because like it seemed like you just taking every. Now, mind you, given the fact that yes, you are a minor, so when you're a minor, you highly impressionable. Because like I remember how I was at 14, 15, 13, 16 type shit. Like from 13, like 12 to 16, I was highly impressionable, and you know what I'm saying, like, and naive. So I can say that. So even between those ages, I can understand it. But at the same time, though, it's like, I don't know. It probably was just me. I probably just had a little bit more discernment. I don't know. Cause I'm not taking no snake venom. That's out.
And I put it in everything. And I remember Kris Jenner being mad about it, and I stabbed her in her left side of her shoulder, like right here. This is where I stabbed her, right there. And no, it's not allegedly. It really happened. It really happened. And I hope by me going live and me telling some stuff that it don't help him get off. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying like, I don't need to talk, but I don't have no lawyer. I don't have nobody to represent me. And if it was for the money, I would have been and took the money.
All right.
I would have been and took the money.
That's all right, sis. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
He burned down this building to cover up all the evidence and some more people that was there. Yeah, that's the building he caught talking about, because he ended up doing some shit. He slipped, fell, hit his head, and I ended up pulling him out. I wanted to leave him in there, but the power of God told me to do it. And God told me to get him. And I wanted to let that nigga burn. I wanted to let that nigga die. I swear for God, I wanted to let him die. I can't tell you. I wanted to let him die. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Yes, I was young, and yes, I pulled out a grown man out of a burning place. You hear me? And then I jotted for the woods, and I was lost in the woods. I died in the woods. God brought me back to life, and I just told God, just please kill me. I don't want to get away. I'm hungry. I was in the woods. I don't know how long I was in the woods until I made it to the barbed wire fence and beat me up. I was already beat up because before I made it to the woods, they beat that damn dildo inside of me. The dildo he made Roger Bonds go by. He told that man go buy that dildo. They beat that dildo inside of me. And
She remembered too much detail for like this ain't no script. And then you could tell like she ain't thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is just coming. It's just rolling off her tongue, bro. It's too smooth. I don't think now. I could be wrong, but I don't think so though. It's just coming off too genuine. Like the emotion. Like I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments though. But I don't. At this point, I don't think she's lying, bro. I think she's like, cause she too like detailed.
I'm oh I don't know. I went to the highway. I made it through the barbed wire fence, and I'm like, damn, I thought I was in the jungle because they kept telling me you're in the jungle, so I didn't know where the fuck I was at. I'm thinking I done ran away from Africa to America. That's what I'm thinking in my kid mind. You know what I'm saying? And this is how I wrote my police report. This is how the first police report is written. You know what I'm saying? And I get to the barbed wire fence. I almost get hit by cars because it's the barbed wire fence, and then it was the freeway. And I collapsed on these trash bags. And some white man, I think his name was Samson, he fucking picked me up, and he drove me from Miami and took me back.
This ain't funny, but that booger is bothering me, y'all. I ain't laughing at what you talking about, but that booger is bothering me though. Golly, you got just you know what I'm saying?
To New York.
But golly, this nigga Diddy been
This
doing
is
it.
very, very
Diddy been
exciting
killing
because we have
it.
launched
Golly.
the Thai Fruit Retreat 4 to 10 June.
Let's go.
And when I came in there, I would beat the fuck up. And they was like, who did this to you? And they tried to get the white man. I said, he didn't do it for me. He didn't do that to me. He saved my life. And he didn't take me to the police station in Miami because I was telling him that it was like the sheriffs, the people worked for the Miami police place was doing that to me. And I was telling him, he told the police did this to me because the nigga was around police. He was around a lot of elite white people. I was like, the police did this to me. So he said that he drove me from Miami and he drove me to New York. And I remember them taking my statement. I remember I remember lying about my age on the first time I told them I was 17 because I was scared. I don't know. I lied.
Bro, how old was you right here? You wasn't 17? What the fuck was y'all what was they feeding y'all back in the day? God.
And
Golly, bro. Hold on.
I remember I wrote the first statement. I wrote it and I tried to cover up stuff, but then I told them I had to use the restroom, and they was like, "Nah, you can't use the restroom." But before all this happened, they brought Mr. Williams in there because they was like, this is good. You're gonna want to hear this." And he was like, "Who did this to you?" And I was like, "P. Diddy." And I named other people that I was around. And he was all like. He was like, "Well, how old are you? Where your name? Where you from?" I lied and I said I was Mexican. I used to say I was Mexican. I lied and stuff and said I was from Michigan. And
Now we
like
know.
I just made up a whole bunch of different stories. And I ended up seizing out.
Now.
And I told him I had to go to the restroom. They was like, "No, you can't use no restroom until you finish writing."
Now we know.
And I ended up writing everything out, which was the truth. And I ended up seizing out. And I remember them.
Now we know. You was not Mexican. You ain't Mexican.
rushing me. I remember Mr. Williams was with me the whole time. I remember I was in pain, so my whole body hurt. So I didn't know the difference. They did operations to remove something out of me. I felt the same way I felt before they did the operation. I remember him showing me the video, and I'm like, that's not me. And it looked like they pulling the fucking intestines out of me. And it was that pink deal shit all on it. And he was all, I was like, that's not, I was like, ew, what is that? I was horrified. And he was like, this is you. Who did this to you? And I went on and told him the truth. You know, Diddy did this. I remember them having to sew me up and reconstruct my stuff down there. I didn't go straight home. He said, I can't send her home like this. He waited till that my big eye went down, but I didn't make it back home until October, November. I started the 7th grade, the second semester, and I started with
Wait, what? Wait, hold it up, bro. I could be tripping, y'all. She said she started 7th grade, so she was in 6th grade at this time, bro. You look like that at 6 in the 6th grade. You look like that. That is now. I nigga. So you look like that in the 6th grade, or you was actually older in that picture. I don't know, man. Look, hey, look, chat. Look, y'all. Look, I'm gonna leave that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, cause like that's crazy.
my dad. I lived with him my second
What?
semester of school. I lived with my dad. I remember Mr. Williams being there with me, and like he not gonna testify or be on my behalf, but I said I would never came forward if I never saw him on TV. You hear me? Because he is my angel. He is my angel. And God knows, God knows that man is my angel. And I'm not trying to be on here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. You're all right.
I won't be on here looking crazy and crying and shit, looking ugly in the face. On here crying.
You went through some traumatic stuff, so that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you're not looking crazy.
Everybody telling me not to speak will just let them reveal my face. And like I'm telling people around me, if I wanted the money, I would have been and took the money. Like they've been paying me money, and I've been living like I'm broke. See that way.
Who been paying them? So I'm guessing Diddy and them niggas been paying her off, right?
They got with
Don't
me.
know.
He got in this situation. He got in this situation, and I have to get justice. Like if I don't think I see your way. I won't sue nobody else, but we gotta get justice. I just have to get justice. I have to. I don't want to be talking and doing this interview and help him. I just need justice and I need help. They got my pictures out here. Who put my pictures out here?
So Misha, yeah, definitely that part. Let's talk about those photos that's all over the internet. So basically that's you on the table with the food on you and they're eating off of you.
Yes,
How old were you in those photos?
I was 13.
Nigga, what the fuck were they feeding? Like, bro, what? You was 13? Nigga, what was I doing at 13? I was in 7th grade, bro. Like, bro, I couldn't even imagine being at no fucking Diddy party with all these grown ass people at 13, bro. I was still thinking you know what I'm saying? I'm still listening to Chris Brown when he walking out the damn store with the doing the I forgot what the shit that shit was called, but Uh, I forgot what it's called, but nigga, I wasn't thinking nowhere near about being at no party, bro. I didn't know. Did I know about party that's in 7th grade? Um, so no, till 13 I was in that's 8th grade, so that's right before high school. So I was out kickbacks and stuff like that. But still though, like what the fuck? Like nigga, you was 13? Oh,
I didn't turn
damn.
14 to the end of that year. I don't turn like my birthday's in
Damn.
December. So like right now I'm 33, but when January after December I'm gonna be 34. Like I always turn the same age at the end of the year, and I don't know who has it. I don't know who they got the video of me being when I was gone with the white men. They were doing weird shit to me, like they beating me. This woman flat out my hair, got me ready for this man named Joey, and they beating me, got me strapped to a tree, and like I just feel like I'm being bullied because they putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Who would glorify this? This is nothing to glorify. It is like everybody.
And you a weirdo too. Diddy, if Diddy was on this type of letting this shit type of shit, like bro, come on, my nigga, you ain't no better than the slave masters and all that type of shit, bro. Like, come on, my nigga, like, man, this shit crazy, bro, man. Damn, the rabbit hole gets deep. Hey, look, it's finna go down. We finna go down this rabbit hole. So, look, if you ain't here, make sure you go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's finna get, it's finna go down, man.
That's coming forth and they doing interviews. Everybody that's doing interviews has something to do with me. Everybody that's doing interviews has something to do with me. And
I hope she telling all you niggas.
and I'm just sitting back and I'm just watching people. Like I don't watch TV, listen to music no more because everybody that I listen to, it hurt me. You understand what I'm saying? And
So there were a lot of celebrities involved, and
even if he was telling them I was 17, I was still underage. The fake age that people told me to say, like I'm still underage.
So this is still why I say like she should have had her like this is why daughters need their dads for shit like this because ain't no way you should even been there in the first place. Even though grandma, you know what I'm saying, grandma, if your mom wasn't around, she probably was running the streets doing her thing, whatever the case is. We don't know her background, whatever the case is. She never said anything about her dad, so he probably was absent. Grandma is just there to, she gonna take care of you. She gonna coddle you. You know what I'm saying? She's not a disciplinary. She's more so like comfort. So at the end of the day, it's like this is why women need their dads because we gotta lay the law down. Like okay, boom, like you ain't what you going where? Oh no, nah, cancel Christmas. You ain't wrap that up. We ain't. It's too many niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? Like at least that's how I would be. I'm not what. I have a daughter. She not going to no fucking nigga. What, bro? I'll fuck around and smoke somebody behind. Yeah, nah. So look, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do you one even better. You not going. Period.
And this man had my mind gone because I was being abused at home, and I was thinking that this is how the world treats you. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking
Yeah.
this is love. This you gotta do. You gotta do. He took my virginity. My mom was gone. I don't know. My mom was gone. My mother was gone.
No. Wait,
now,
no.
peeps,
Did she say
that was part one
Did she?
of our.
Okay. Did she say? Did she say her mind was gone, or did she say her mom was gone? Either way, I wouldn't say her mind was gone because you're like a child mind is not even developed until they're like 25. So your mind wasn't gone. You just got manipulated. You know what I'm saying? You curious about shit like that. But if your mother was out there, and like I said, like she said, her mother wasn't around, everything like that. I kind of, even though I didn't know that her mother was on drugs, I didn't hear that part, so good looking on that. I didn't hear that part, but I heard like basically her mom wasn't around and shit like that. So I'm thinking like, all right, cool. Me just knowing where I grew up and came from, you know what I'm saying? I'm automatically thinking like, okay, your mom wasn't around. She probably was either in the streets, she probably was in jail, probably on drugs, or probably home. Whatever the case is, I'm from the ghetto, so that's the possibilities. But yeah, bro, like, damn, nigga. Let me see. It said I snuck out all the time in high school, and I had my parents, so that stops nothing, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, you can sneak out, but it still helps to have that foundation, though. It's a lot worse versus somebody who have their parents versus somebody who don't have none of that, no type of foundation or nothing like that. It's even worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that can't happen because you got. Let me see. At the beginning of the interview, she said her mother was on drugs. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. Like, as I'm like, you gotta understand this. I'm watching this shit like fresh, just like y'all are. I haven't pre-watched anything, so as I'm receiving the information, I'm kind of like digesting it as y'all are. So I might miss one or two things, you know what I'm saying, or like not hear something, you know what I'm saying, like it happens. So that's the whole thing. You feel me? Like I didn't hear when she said that. I heard when she said like her mom wasn't around because and she was basically like raised by her grandma type shit. So, but with that being said, though, we're gonna wait for the cause I guess this is the part 2. It's gonna be a part 2 to this video. So we're gonna stay updated. Man, if y'all find any more new updates, man, send them to me and so I can react. You know, we can react together, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, we finna stay going down this rabbit hole. I'm gonna continue to do my research and, you know, looking into shit, you feel me? So make sure y'all tap in and make sure you go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Well, I ain't going yet because, hold on. I ain't going yet, nigga. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one now, though.
Spot hot like they looking for guns. I remain. We in the end time, hope you paying attention. Signs back to back like getting paid a pension. Time is money, but I still. You gotta remember.